Now, are we golden? I think we're golden. I'm excited though to play some more Mech Warrior before the release, so expect that as well. But I discovered a little bit of a secret here unintentionally. Hello there, Al. You're just in time for the very start of the stream. I have uncovered a secret here. A bit of a hidden element, we'll just say. I don't know if I'm going to delve into it just yet because I'm honestly curious if there is some way of knowing that besides just accidentally stumbling upon it. Since I was unfortunately spoiled, but let's just say the Noon Spear says all. That's all I'm going to say for those who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'll leave that be for the time being because I don't know if that's what I want to follow through on. But I know what I want to do is finally unlock our Ranger Alpha, deal with the damn Hereteks, and go on with our lives, especially with moving on to the new sectors since we killed all the bosses of the first three. But before we commit to this, I do want to change some weaponry some. So Serpenta I want to take off, and I honestly don't really know how effective the 40k's blaster is going to be. I like to think it might be helpful here. Having something that slows down these dang invulnerable type of Hereteks, especially with an AoE blaster. I do need something with good shredding potential. You are intrigued. I don't know. Do you know the secret there, Al? I don't want to spoil it in case anyone who may not be aware of it, because I've been spoiled because I've actually been watching videos from someone who's been doing from the Blood Bowl League, and they've been playing Mechanicus as well. They start after me with their second or third playthrough. So I watched it thinking I would not get spoiled, but guess what? The Nunic Spear tells all. All I'll tell you, Al, there is a button for the Noon Spear. Where is it? Yeah, the Noon Spear Few. That's the only hint I'm going to give you, and this reveals something. I'm not going to tell you where, but it reveals something outside the mission. And hell, you can even see it gives like a visual sense. That's the only hint I'm going to give you there, just to emphasize what it is I uncovered. But otherwise, with that said, is there any other tweaks I want to do? Because I don't really have much power weapons. I do have an eradication ray. I do want shredding potential still, which is the downside of having this 40k's blaster. So I think I might do something a little unorthodox. Oh, I can't. Let's see. I need another augment slot. So what I'm going to probably do, first let me downgrade this arm, is I'm actually going to have Minaris here go double heavy weapons. He's going to have the Plasma Caliver. You just closed the game. That's not helpful figuring out the secret, damn it. But I don't expect to use the 40k's blaster a lot. I feel like anyway. But he is going to have the Plasma Caliver to help with the armor strain potential. Do I want to commit with the getting the blessing of the Omnisign there, or the what is it? Well, I don't think I want Litany of Life. I think it was not very helpful, but based on the experience I had before, taming the machine spirit, that's what I want. I'm gonna keep this on hand to help shred armor, because I do still have plenty of shredding potential with my melee weapons. Although it's really Leonardus that's only equipped for that, and Jeremiah possibly, but he's a bit all over the place, so let's be fair. And with that said, I like a lot of armor. I kind of want 2 Rust Stalkers, I'm not gonna lie, because ignoring armor sounds like it could be helpful. At least this is based on my experience with one mission with the Hereteks. The tech priests they're really annoying with their invulnerability field, or at least they can't be targeted until they attack me first. And they had armor, physical and energy armor, which really screwed me over when I dived into that so easily. Huh, wait a minute, I'm just curious. Okay, I was wondering what this Blackstone counter was, and it's basically just telling me how much I invested. I was wondering if maybe I could upgrade or change my fighter some, or transport ship. For half a second I thought maybe I could tweak that. Nope, not the case. Hell, is there anything here that I'm not aware of? Doesn't seem like it. Not any more than what I already know. Information flow interrupt. Classified. Additional data retrieval failure. Request. Reply. Ellipsis. Demic yachts. This is troubling, Tech Inquisitor. If there are followers of the Arch Heretek on my ship, I would know more about them than their name. Their crimes must have been grave indeed for information on them to be proscribed on Stignius 8 of all places. Formulating a hypothesis. Information gathered prior to proscription order. Chance of its existence greater than 0. Then perhaps the Castellus Metallicans still has records of this ellipsis. Obsolete data is collated in the Archivum Moribundus. I shall see to its extraction in person. Naturally, I shall assist you, Magos. And I think the main benefit of doing these missions is it does not in any way cause awakening. I'm hopeful. Oh, this is different altogether, maybe? I am receiving reports of rebel activity in the vicinity of the Archivum Magos. They are not mere rebels, sub-tribunal. They are Hereteks. All the more reason to meet them with overwhelming force. We should throw every last one of them out of the airlocks. Before we can defeat the enemy, we must know it. I am as eager as you to see this threat ended, but I will not attack while ignorant. Our objective remains the Archivum Moribundus. If the Heretics wish to oppose us, we shall go through them. Probability calculation progress. Calculation partially complete. Likeliest data repository equal Archaeological Service Primus. A useful starting point, Tech Inquisitor, but the data we seek could be anywhere, and if the Heretics sabotage what we are looking for first, it'll be no use searching at all. So now we get multiple choice again. I was wondering if we were going to get a completely different type of mission, since we even see the cognition down here and I briefly saw my troops that I'm deploying. The Archivum Moribundus contains thousands of data repositories and millions of files. Seeking a particular piece of information is more an art than a science. Well, this is why you have some kind of filtering system to help with, well, some kind of organization is required, I think. Focus research, concentrate on mining the Archaeological Service Primus for data on ellipsis. Academic rivalry. The Heretics are the real issue here. If they are driven off, the Archivum Moribundus can be searched at leisure. Kill them all. The data could be anywhere. Search several data repositories for any glimpse of Demic yachts. Yeah, let's search for any glimpse, see if we get anything. There's no telling which server may contain relevant data, and the Heretics will not allow us the luxury of diving too deeply. We must skim as many data repositories as possible for whatever we can find. Warning pop-up. A glimpse may not be enough. It is better than putting all our efforts into searching only one place. Those are my orders. So what do we get? It just update the objective, that's all. The Archivum Moribundus is spread out over a wide array, though there is a main entrance. Several other ways to in means the Heretics could attack from anywhere. We can deploy back to back. Deploy scattered across the area to cover as much of the Archivum as possible. And cover the 6. The Heretics will probably attack through the main entrance. Deploy the cohort to cover this way and mow down the Heretics. So we could try and make a kill zone. We could try and deploy spread out, or have a tight clump going in through the main entrance ourselves. I like a kill box, because I'm pretty certain they're all going to run at me, right? I think that's a good idea, but again, I don't get the convenience of shooting at them unless I slow them properly, I suppose. Our knowledge of the castless metallican interior should give us the advantage. They will take the easiest approach, form up to cover the main entrance. I hope your strategy is sound, Magos. I long to see these grogs felt, charging headlong into our fire. I long to see my ship and its complements made safe. The deaths of the heretics are not my goal, not that I object to causing them. So position updated, and now we get to choose what they lose out on. A pair of heretics is already in Archivum, busy scouring the servers for information. They have opened up another server nearby which could easily be searched by a servitor without alerting the heretics. Let's see. Access open server for as much data as possible before combat is joined. Know the kind of enemy. Let's observe and report, I suppose. Yeah, spread out could be bad, but depends on what how spread out we are, of course. Because I have a handful of Dominics, or I forget what the dang class is called, but I have good range, so maybe they can support each other. And good range troops, but I need the cognition help. They speak an encrypted machine can't, but the stain they leave in the new spear needs no translation. Data sorting, Xenos technology traces, extreme standard model, defiance. Let's see, antithetical cognition processes. Then their nature is exposed. If there was any doubt as to their heresy, it is dispelled. 7 cognition. We're maxed out. That I like, because I like starting off with a handful of troops. But we'll see if this works out, because I don't know where the hell it's going to deploy me. Scan or destroy? I want to scan everything. I'm curious. If I chose the other options, where would I be? Because I almost want to say there's a spot here to deploy, but I'm not seeing an entrance in there in any way. And I should be fine. I'm well equipped now compared to what it was before, but I'm still, if these tech priests are immune to damage, this one actually has a blaster on him, so that's a little bit different. And it also looks like it has the 40k's blaster I'm using. A lot of things to take account of, because this looks like it's going to be different than my first encounter. Now, what do I want to deploy? Just long range fire and just kill everything that gets close. Ideally. And how much, and with that said, cognition, what can we gather? 3 here. I think, is that really the only cognition source I can get? Yeah. So, outside of Leonardus, I'm going to be limited on cognition. Yeah, it looks like it's easier, but they do have a ranged weapon, so I can't underestimate that, because those are heavy weapons right off the bat. These are not Necron troopers. So I gotta be very careful and... This is really weird. Why can't I walk around here? Is there something I don't know about going on here? I see some weird visual thing, but I think that's just reflection. Either way, Heretek, I know what to do with you. Let's buff up our troops as a bonus. Who goes first with that said? Let's see if they can contribute to killing these guys off. 1 armor, you'll be easy enough to kill, but no critical hits, sadly. He is the one lucky one to not get critically hit, which thankfully does not matter. And I don't have much cognition, so I don't want to burn too much of that right away. Yeah. Because I do see a visual effect here, but that's probably just a reflection. It's looking very much like the reflection. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't pass through that either. Imagine if I had this impassable terrain against the meleeers before, though. How useful that would be. Yeah, I kind of want to keep you back and safe. Because if those are 40k's blasters like I'm utilizing for this mission, those are gonna hurt. And I don't want Heretek to die preemptively, because he's gonna be the most fragile. And I want to blast the tech priest at every opportunity. And also, this is a good opportunity for a spotlight, I suppose. Speaking of which, when does Mechanicus go? Only the one tech priest goes, so what I'm thinking is maybe giving Leonardus the armor resistance. Because you still have tier 2 spotlight. No, you have tier 3. Perfect. So you are as tanky as possible for this kind of mission. So I gotta make you draw a lot of that flak. I'm sorry to say there, Leonardus, so I hope this is not a mistake. Kill this bastard off. I don't need to use the servo skull. I just want to put him in the way. To make it more because those tech priests are likely not going to get taunted. Speaking of which, how many tech priests are there? One, which should not be able to shoot. He's going to get a shot in. 2 servitors. Yeah, this doesn't look difficult. At least numbers-wise. I'm a little bit worried on how much damage exactly they'll do, but let's grab the cognition with that said. Because I think Mechanicus might hog a lot of it. Now I want to shoot the tech priest. I'm not going to see what his stats are, is the only downside here. So long as I have enough movement to get to safety, which the safest I could be is directly behind Leonardus, maybe. Ooh, tier 3 axe. Yeah, because currently I have the tier 2 axes and they shred through 2 points of armor with the machine spirit. I would love a tier 3 axe. I just need to get Jeremiah more mobility so that way he can effectively use his. I think this is safe because if the tech priest even tries to get in line of sight, it should be in range of the spotlight for a taunt. I'm hoping. Not a big deal if they take fire, but the more weapons, the more units I have, the better. It goes without saying, since I don't know how much damage to really expect from these guys. Now you do not, you're not being buffed, so you have almost no mobility to call your own. Actually, I should just delay with you because you can't get a shot anyway on the tech priest. Oh. Oh, they're buffing their servitors. They have skills too. At least they're taking a detour. Wait a minute. Should I be worried that they're going after the terminals or something? Now I want to reveal the Heretek here. But I should probably be concerned about this servitor for hell. I want to disarm this, but since I'm already using a spotlight, that's a little redundant. He took a lot of damage. And there's no way I can disarm. I was thinking maybe disarming that servitor if that would do anything. Maybe next turn, if I'm so lucky. And I am kind of leaving my ranger out in the open, but at least he has armor. And let's not forget about you. I don't know what you're capable of, but We are gonna try and take you seriously. And actually, what kind of range does my 40k's blaster have? Oh my god! What absurd range is this? Well, that's convenient. It has an objective to maybe destroy the terminals. Is it really worth it to slow a servitor though? I only know this one's been buffed. And is there... I could basically kill that thing right now. Who else gets to go before this servitor acts? I think Oriokis and Jeremiah can basically kill that without Minarius. Speaking of which, I also want to get armor for... It's a little absurd, isn't it? But that's going to fall off in a moment anyway. Definitely going to be a bit overkill, I suppose, but I'm going to take the shot because I'm worried about what this might do. And I should have buffed up the damage just in case that was enough to kill it. But I'll just do it anyway to be safe because I am a little bit paranoid since he's not coming towards me. That audio sounds satisfying though, I won't lie, when I activate it. Let's see if it's just as appealing. Well, that's gone. I burnt a lot of my cognition for it, so hopefully it was worth it. And we did weaken the terminal slightly, but I think it's still best to scan it for the Blackstone, which I'm assuming is what happens when I scan it. Okay, buffing them. No movement increase. Oh, that was a gamma weapon, wasn't it? Wow. That was mostly the critical hit, but damn. Ranger just nearly got obliterated. So let's see. I only got two, I already got the cognition there, so I'm just mindful. Well, we're going to a next turn afterwards, so I'll hang on to this. I'll hang on to this servitor for that. And we do have you revealed, and you're just a small fry. I should honestly just move Jeremiah up to prepare for some tanking some damage too. It's just a question of how do I want to plan for next turn. Without a doubt, I want to heal our ranger. That is a given. Do I... Well, I don't have the arm that costs cognition, so I don't need to use that. Otherwise, arc pistol. That would actually do damage, sadly. So I should have shot that first, maybe to avoid hitting myself. And I think the cognition is going to be important here. I just can't shoot anyone else. Now, oh, they're slow, that's what it is. Okay, so I'll cleanse that off you. Because I got hit by some kind of gamma pistol as well as a 40k's blaster is what it sounds like. Hell. Yeah, let me just shoot this bastard and kill him now. That way, I don't have to overcommit, or at least don't have to use Oriokis to kill it. I'm hopeful. Yeah, it should die. Maybe a little bit overkill, but I don't know what kind of damage they do anyway. And now I get a free shot on the Tech Priest, which I know is very vulnerable to this type of weaponry. Or at least a little more vulnerable. Now, cognition's back up. Heretek getting repaired. Can I kill off that tech priest? I want to say yes, because we got 9% critical hit chance, and I'm going to buff this further. And Leonard's goes next, so I should burn this cognition, because it is basically free with the tactical analytics. So he is dead. That's always nice. And I can shoot the servitor and no one else, so let's get started on them. Good, good. One tech priest down, there's what, 2 others left? Yeah, just 2 tech priests, so this is not as terrifying as it was before, but a lot of that was, of course, their armor and the fact that I wasn't really equipped for dealing with said armor. Never mind the scanner. I shouldn't need to repair yet. So they're going to sprint up, which generally means they're not going to attack me. Outside of an opportunity attack, maybe. Yeah, Leonard's could just straight up grab that, so I like that. Yeah, and you can grab that on a blue move, so perfect. What I'm thinking of doing with Leonard's is grabbing this and then before it gets killed. And that... yeah, if I use that I can't use the axe, so there's no point. So take our swipe. Although really, it probably was better just to kill the terminal after scanning, I think. Although there's no awakening to concern myself with. So I just don't know what happens if I kill this terminal. If I were to be serious. So yeah, without a doubt that gives Blackstone. I kind of expected that. Heretek's gone there. And so long as I'm far enough away that they have to sprint, I should be safe. And if I realize now that the 40k's blasters have a ridiculous range. So just hide behind this pillar, and hopefully that means you'll be safe, Leonardus. Since I might have to do a distant prayer with you next turn. So, servitor number 3, maybe number 4, that's dead. I don't think I need to move with vanguards at all, but let's at least move them up a little bit, so maybe I can start getting a little aggressive. And he's running over that way too. And since he's sprinting, he should not be able to hit me. And I do not trigger opportunity attacks. Sadly, I'm not in range to shoot him. So I'm just going to delay in case someone gets closer. I cannot disarm that one. But I know exactly what I'm doing with this disable shot, I guess. It's just a shame I didn't do that last turn, because it nearly killed said ranger. And, okay, you can get a hit. It takes all your movement, though. But you can get a hit. Minimum damage, though. Boo. Now, Minarius... there's not a lot you could do until next turn. Outside of damage control, I guess. Which even then, there's not a lot of people that needs repairing. So let's start over on the left here. Deal for tech priests. Grab that terminal. Do I want to destroy them? Because what benefit does destroying them give me? Outside the fact that they're trying to scan them, I think. Although it's a question why that servitor didn't try scanning this terminal then. So there's a lot I'm confused about. And I actually want to kill that servitor without using Leonardus. Because I need to kill that too. Just to see what happens. Okay, I can get in. I can't shoot it from here. That takes all my movement, so let's see if it counts. 50-50. He's dead. He's more than dead. He's critically dead. And I can use this Cognition Servo Skull for something else now, so let's buff. I say I want to buff the Ranger, because you might be invaluable with those Tech Priests. Distant Prayer. Might as well heal up Leonard some. But I think he has max 15 hit points, so he's just going to regenerate that on his own. And do I need armor, or do I even need any damage? Because I don't think I'm going to attack anyone. And I'm going to get cognition right away just because I'm standing here. I was thinking of gaming the system again, of course, and using tactical analytics, but that's not needed. Always a good rule to be mindful of when that can take effect, since it basically allows one of my abilities to be free if I use it properly. There's our Tech Priest on the move too. So when does he go? My Ranger should be able to screw him over, but this angle's not the best. But I know someone else who might be able to screw him over. Ooh, and I can summon my Rust Stalker too. I have two people who could screw him over. Sadly, the Rust Stalker's not buffed though, so I think I'm gonna leave him out for the time being. He doesn't have the movement to be useful yet, until I buff him. So Oriochis, can you kill a terminal for me? Would you kindly? Just so I can see what happens. Because again, these servitors have a saying for these, at least the center terminal. And okay. Now I'm even more confused. Yeah, maybe that's a bug. What the hell just happened there, is all I have to say. Well, continue on with killing, I guess. There's heretics that need to be slain. I would like to move you though somewhere safer. Because you might get shot at. So if you go here, you're safe from harm, at least a direct shot. Since you are kind of hurting yourself, so you don't need the enemy to help with that process. So I should start seriously healing you next turn as well. So let's get ourselves a bunch of cognition. Maybe tempt this Tech Priest to come towards the rest of my team. And get a bunch of cognition out of him. He has 22 health, so he's not like... Who am I kidding? I got canticles. I'm still probably not likely to kill him right away. But... do I literally burn all three of them? I'm tempted to burn all three. Let me see, how much physical armor does it have? They're not telling me. Only one. Hell, let's burn all three. Once you work properly, that is. I guess so. So it's not quite going to be a kill, but it's going to be damn close. It says on the objectives that I am supposed to scan or destroy. I'm definitely going to try and scan them. And I don't think I can get another attack in to finish him off, though. Eh, hell, let me scan the terminal and then go back to him. I got enough cognition. Hell, the opportunity attack will kill him. There. I'm getting value out of my sprint. So unless he has a skill to ignore opportunity attacks, I should be good. And I want to shoot said servitor. You can move only one space, which may not help you very much. You could kill him though. Can you do it? Yes, you can. Now, one space of movement. How helpful is this? You might still die. At least the ranger gets... No, I saw... Yeah, the ranger goes before the left one. That's what I was planning towards. Let me just delay. So thankfully, that's the best I could ask for. No shot. Although, is he literally... Can I literally not shoot him because he's behind a chandelier? Or some lamps? Or candles, rather? Is this what I'm seeing? Good God, the Mechanicus got the best kind of technology when even this stuff makes you invulnerable to being shot at. They are only wax candles, though. But still, I want them now. I want those wax candles. Because even Minarius can't get his shot off because of that. He is overpowered right now. With that defensive wall he has. And you are dead. You are not overpowered. You're the opposite of overpowered. You just got two-shotted by that bastard. Or by Leonardus, no less. So there's a terminal over there I want to grab. And I have enough cognition to basically go do it. Jeremiah, you might injure yourself a bit though, if I go through with this. Oh. Is that why the servitors were going around this way? Because there's an invisible wall of some kind? Oh, something's definitely glitched out. I cannot move through here. There's supposed to be a wall here, if I had to guess. And it's not registering the best. Alright, so let me just protect myself in case he can still shoot me. And I'll save that cognition for Leonardus, because he might be the only one to sprint forward. So Rustalker, sorry to say you're staying out of this. Yeah, it's just the one tech priest, so I'm just gonna try and farm, or at least get the last terminal while he's still alive. This is definitely a lot easier though, it goes without saying, but a little bit of armor and armor piercing goes a long way. Because that basically was what screwed me over, is just armor. Never mind the fact they were nearly two-shotting me. Well, that may not be true either, I suppose. Two-shot is a big deal. Now, you have one hit point left. So what I want to do is just grab all the cognition and then gun it. Just run to the other side of the map. We'll see how far I'll let you go though, Leonardus. Run! Fly like the wind! Scan the terminal. Backstab our friend. You are likely going to take a big hit though. And is there anything else I want to tackle? Nope, apparently we didn't even need to kill him. Alright. So yeah, a little underwhelming on how easy that was, but better safe than sorry, considering how my first attempt went. The servitors delve deep into the arcane information architecture of the Archivum Moribundus, thousands of years of obscure and incomplete data and data mined. Finally, a series of files concerning Ippolis' demic yachts are found and upload to the ship's command throne. This data is astounding. Were I susceptible to emotional overload, I would be stunned. Ipsilis Demidyoff was an arch-magocenobiologist who specialized in researching the Necrons. Much of the intelligence we have used on this mission originated from Ellipsis studies, and yet none of this information is recorded anywhere else. Hypothesis: the information prescription order was successful. Corollary, mostly successful. There's no suggestion of what crime they committed to be branded as arch-heretics. However, the fact their followers are present on a mission to investigate a Necron tomb world cannot be a coincidence. Ellipsis followers seek something on Silva Tenebris, equal high % probability. And it is our task to see they do not get it. So I'm feeling optimistic now, but damn, they have a lot of firepower with the ranged weaponry. And sadly, I have to spend 10 Blackstone to heal Leonardus. Woe is me. At least considering it did not increase the awakening at all, it's still a big deal. And maybe, possibly, we got a new weapon for Oriochis. Also, I'm going to throw out there, I am interested in renaming my tech priest as well. So Al, DX Hunter, anyone else who might be interested, if you want your name on there, or, well, in all honesty, I don't want to just name it after you, but if you have like a Mechanicus name that you want me to change it to, or if you're fine with just going with a regular name, or just your standard call sign, let me know. I'm probably going to change it in my next stream, but feel free to come up with a new Magos name for this crew, since apparently it's always Jeremiah, Minaris, Leonardus, and Oriochis for these tech priests, so let's try and spice it up a bit. If you can have a name in mind, or if you just want me to put your name on there, and even more so, now that we're far enough along, which of these tech priests you would prefer being, since we got a good variety now. With that said, I have 1,000 Blackstone. I can get a couple levels in. Where are you, Oriochis? I'm just really curious. Is this macro stubber a new weapon for you? Because I do. Sadly, it's 2 charges to the machine spirit. So maybe, well, that was probably unrealistic expectation, but there's possibilities to be had. It ignores the energy armor, gives me more flexibility, and best of all, let's see, do I want, I don't even need this because your critical damage is so high. What I have in mind is to give you the power field, because apparently, yeah, even enhanced enhancers also reduces the cognition cost of that. That's kind of what I suspected. So now I have even more reason to go all the way up to Blessed Generator. If Angered Spirit number 2 actually stacks, is my main concern. That's what I'm excited for, but there is a little bit of reluctance to do that. Otherwise, what is a critical hit chance right off the bat? It doesn't want to stack up, so I'm going to have to look at this inside the mission, because I'm thinking, maybe, swapping out the Secutor arms as well, since I'm going to have such a high critical hit chance anyway, and it'll only be the first battle that I might be hindered. And I also, no, I don't have it yet, but there is an upgrade I can grab that will boost Oriochis' critical hit chance. I'm trying to find where that mission is. Ooh! There's what I was looking for. We now have access to Melob sector, as well as Nephthys. What the hell are you? Oh. Well, I'm excited for you already. And what else was there? There were other things I was considering, but that's changed a bit. Praise the Omni sign. Oh, these are the 3 boss. Huh. Okay, so this, I think this is the final mission? Has finally been discovered. Enter the tomb and destroy Overlord's Saragon, master of the tomb complex. Michelangelo Donatello. Hey, I hate to break it to you, I am gonna get a 5th tech priest, and then we have to name a master Splinter. That's not gonna mesh very well. So, we have a way to play hard mode if I so wished. So we can fight the final boss if we wish. But we got plenty of Necron Awakening to worry about. Yeah, I like the little twist you have on the name too. Michelangelo Los, Donatello Los, Raphael Los, Leonardo Dos. A nice little twist to the Ninja Turtle name, but this changes things a little bit, because what did I originally have in mind? That's also nice, but what was I thinking of getting? New mission here. That sounds like a flamethrower. And upgrade alphas, surprisingly. What was I trying to get before? There was an upgrade that allows me to enhance one of my other tech priests, or did I already unlock that? It just didn't realize it. No, that targets a troop. I thought I had one that allowed me to buff another tech priest, so maybe I'm wrong. Now, again, where do I want to go? Yeah, there's also new friends to play with too, which terrifies me. Definitely terrifies me. I'm gonna have to think on this, but we have opportunities now. So, where? Now that I completely am wrong and lost my train of thought, maybe. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. I didn't unlock it yet. Alright, so this is what I want to grab. This will help Oriochis quite a bit, since I can buff his critical hit chances anyway with this, without him having the need to do it himself. And then next stream we will dive into new regions that I have access to. Although I do want to change my weaponry with that said. I don't think Mechanicus wants this Snipe blaster any longer any necessary. So you keep the blast pistol, upgrade your arm back up, and we do have a level up to do. I've been getting so sidetracked all of a sudden. And who do I want to level up with that said? Probably Jeremiah or Oriochis if I had to be honest, but let's see, level 15 Jeremiah. Mechanicus, Leonardus is 16. Oriochis is already high level, so I probably won't do that yet. So 2 levels of Mechanicus. I want to continue down this route, I think. Give him Bless, and then get him Lex Mechanic afterwards. Is what I'm looking at. And I don't think the armor really matters, is there? So, just grab that. I have enough cash to grab another upgrade and still afford a couple of my troops. And I might as well give him the field generator. That might be useful. I could give him the tier 3 arms. Actually, that works too, to take advantage of the augment slots. That works. That's a nice improvement. He's level 16 now. Alright, we got ourselves collected. I know what I want to do now. Purification is the mission of choice. Now, Ruststalker. Ooh, I haven't even took a look at the alpha yet. I know it's a melee unit. It already avoids opportunity attacks. Pretty basic otherwise. I think I like the Ruststalker more, especially since he's basically superior in every other way, just because of the level 2 trait. It is cheaper though. Oh, and I accidentally selected you. And do I want to switch canticles? Taming the machine spirit might be useful, but I don't think I need it. So let me double up on more damage potential. And I want energy 1, I think, because that benefits Oreokis's blaster. If I can get a big hit in. Where is it? There you are. The tidings are glorious, Magos. I return gladness to hear it. The flayed ones of the tomb of Ujao are awakening in huge numbers and massing to attack. Didn't we deal with their boss already? This strikes me as less than glorious. A sense of humor on our Magos there. A logical conclusion is that the aliens fear us. We have hurt them enough that they are forced to strike back. In doing so, they make themselves vulnerable. It is our duty to exploit this vulnerability, engage them, and destroy them. The life of Uraja Jagabus 8.31, I almost said Dagobah there, or something close to that. When the enemy offers open battle, take it and make it his final mistake. Yes, indeed. I look forward to killing more Necron. Well, I definitely want to do all these battles if I can afford it, since that will help with my reducing the awakening for this mission. The whole lower level of the Tomb of Ujao is swarming with flayed ones. They're balled up there by our Skitari perimeter, but it's only a matter of time before they break out and flood the whole tomb. Then we strike before they have the chance. The enemy has presented us with an opportunity to massacre them in great numbers. Hellfurian Recollections, chapter 571. When the enemy begs for destruction, do not let him go hungry. I like that phrase. It is what a soldier calls a target-rich environment, Magos. Then let us make it a little less rich. I sent in a team to inflict the maximum casualties. Burn all the flayed ones. I wish I had a flamethrower for this to keep it in theme. That would be really nice. I could think of nothing that would please the Omniscion. Now, I definitely want to do all these battles because, of course, that lowers the awakening. And I have to go that way anyway, so what's the best route to take? Because I don't think I want to explore everything at the same time. But geez, that's quite the detour. Do I go up there? I'm just wondering. I want to minimize as much awakening as possible because I don't want to explore these rooms as much. I just care about the battles. We'll start here. Maybe I'm overvaluing the glyphs a little bit. As much as I like the glyphs, now that we're figuring them out. Maybe that's the real reason why I want to keep going to the glyphs. It gives me an opportunity to at least try and learn them. Destroyer and flayed ones. As well as a Praetorian, and I recognize this damn layout, so let's go back to the direction that we're used to. And I gotta remember the dang destroyers move twice a turn. So I will need to be decisive with how I deal with them. And Jeremiah goes first. And I'm hopeful the destroyer cannot shoot us. I'm not quite familiar with how far they can shoot. Nope, destroyer just didn't do anything at all. Or it just waited, which is unlikely. So I want to kill you off. And that is very likely if all 4 of my tech priests able to do it. But first let's reveal you, I guess. And Leonardus does have a spotlight, so I'm fine with him taking a long way around and being vulnerable to shots. And if nothing else, this helps to charge up my weapons. And I have no troops, and there's not really a lot of good cognition to be grabbed. So I'll save the Silver Skull for next turn. There, so if somehow you survive this, I can shred your armor next turn. And there's no need for any of these abilities, so Mechanicus, there's all sorts of stuff I want to do with you, and there's a flayed one. I completely neglected, forgot about. And Leonard's goes next, so I am free to burn cognition. Hell, I don't even... Should... I'm just trying to plan out to at least mid-max my cognition a bit. I was thinking maybe gain another... Well, this is going to be overkill either way. Heretek could kill it. But, oh, he has macro stubbers, I gotta keep that in mind too. Gonna be a little bit tricky, but if I kill him, I'm gonna get cognition. I'm kind of a little bit forgetful that I actually get resources from killing these buggers. Definitely overkill though. That I won't deny. Now Leonardus. Oh yeah, and Leonardus can give me a bunch of cognition too. I'm definitely overthinking this cognition game a bit. It does become a question, do I try and kill him with Heretek? Or not Heretek, but... Well, I have the cognition, I'm just wondering if alternatives to killing this. Because I got canticles, and that's too early to use canticles. So we'll see if we get lucky with the power field. Really good chance to maybe kill him. Well, the armor kind of saved his ass, so I take that back. And I want to say you're not going to get shot, so we'll chance it without the spotlight. Now, Heretek, you are in a target-rich environment indeed. So let's try our macro stubber, shall we? Okay, so very similar to the Vanguard's rifle, which I'm fine with. We're just gonna have to learn to get more cognition and not burn it all so quickly. Ideally. And I didn't even need to shoot that. I'm just burning cognition after just saying I need to start managing it properly now, since we're getting to that point. So I'm gonna have to wait till next turn to deal with our destroyer friend. But this should be a very simple turn, because the destroyer's literally doing nothing. Do I even need to summon any troops? I'll summon at least one, I guess. Just so I have something to buff with my servo skulls. Well, you're dead. That's a good use of my axe. Who goes next? Well, they both go last, so I don't have to worry about them now. And everyone should try and get on the platform. Opportunity attack be damned, and I was kind of hoping maybe that would avoid hitting Leonardus. So I'll just use the spotlight to help with this. You'll take a hit, but you should absorb it. Everyone get on the train. We're about to leave. And again, let's buff up our Vanguard to make him as fearsome as any tech priest. And, okay. Mechanicus you can easily get on without an issue. Oh, and you can grab his cognition. I forgot about that. And you are probably dead. You are completely dead. Perfect. I need more room on this elevator. I don't need to... Well, Plasma Caliber doesn't know how to use elevation again, damn it. Oh my god, I can't even aim the Plasma Caliber on this flayed one. So we're seeing all sorts of weird glitches with this game. Alright, Leonardus, you're gonna have to take care of this for us. Which is fine. I would like someone with some armor shredding available for that destroyer, though. So that may have been a mistake. And just kill the corpse there to charge up your rifle. Alright, that's a simple enough turn, like I said. This destroyer is not going to know what hit him, and apparently I can't get on the elevator. Well, Heretek is the odd man out, and the destroyer is going to get to go immediately, so this is annoying, but I can heal it. I don't need to deploy anything, but I'm gonna be full on cognition either way. You're gonna shoot my Rust Stalker, you dick. He just spawned in too. That wasn't nice at all, but what I can do is take my Rust Stalker's frustration out on you now. And everyone else's, but I gotta remember to grab these terminals. So the plan, grab the terminal, grab the cognition, because why the hell not, and kill off this destroyer all in this one turn if possible. Do I go in there for melee? I probably should, since it has no physical armor. No damage, okay. Yeah, let's just buff everyone up. And I gotta remember to again, I need to attack the dang terminals too. Which isn't much of a problem here, I guess. So Leonardus might be able to kill one, which is why I want to soften him up a bit with Jeremiah's shots. And then Heretek might... Well, Heretek would be perfect for killing this thing. I just need the cognition for it. And you'll get cognition freedom next turn. Alright. If I can get some good hits in, but Leonardus and my Rust Stalker should be able to kill it just on opportunity attacks alone. I just gotta make sure terminals die now. Which is kind of unnecessary, I suppose. I may have jumped in here a little bit too rambunctiously now that I think of it. And I'm gonna get a bunch of cognition too. I should have saved this for maybe another room or two. Oh, well, Blackstone's still Blackstone. Yeah, and because of that, Vanguard's buffed up, so Leonardus can kill one of these. Vanguard might be able to kill the other one. And even if I don't kill this warrior this turn, I should be okay. Oh, and actually you want to grab this. And if I want to kite and lure our Necron warrior, wow, that I was not expecting. I was not expecting that at all. Oh well, still got the same result, I suppose. Alright, let's go straight to the story objective then. And we'll see how much that burns the awakening for maybe a second battle. This one will probably involve a lot of flayed ones. Well, we are that's kind of confirmed. Now I can't remember. I think this was the camera layout I had before for this map. Now, flayed ones here go first, so I like to stay away from them. Outside of someone who has armor to take them. There is a Praetorian. So whoever has the best physical armor goes up front. So Leonardus and Minari should as well, just in case of energy damage. Oh no, Leonardus should. There we go. Jeremiah, you're back. Heretek, you're back, and we have full cognition. Bring out the entire crew. Well, can't do that, but let's bring out close to the entire crew. So priority, I want the Praetorian to die. Especially once I start baiting the flayed ones to attacking whoever the hell I want. So I can't quite, well, I could scan them. And then I want to get into melee with the flayed ones, I think. If I can chance it. Alright, Heretek and my vanguards are on him if possible. But it looks like only one of my vanguards is going to get to do that. And I need cognition. So Leonardus, you're easily going to do that for Heretek. Shot number 2, not really going to do anything, sadly. And sadly I have to burn cognition to go in there. Which means I won't get my melee attack anyway, so... That's unfortunate there. Minarius, you have the armor to take the hit. Hell, would I be so bold as to have you go up here? Save me a servo skull. 1 point of damage, you'll heal that up. Now I'm trying to remember, do you have Celis Metals or do you have the other one? I think it's just Celis Metals because you can't cleanse. Now this is what I was thinking, but I'm gonna hit myself, it's the problem. Can I get a well, I can get a multi-shot. It will burn cognition, but I think I'm okay with that some. Start killing off some of these flayed ones, it's the strategy. Although, well, I need the cognition to even be able to do anything with Minari, so I'm fine with this. Having him walk up there to grab the cognition. Take a little bit of damage that can be repaired. And good thing I aimed that properly. Because that very easily could have been a bad shot. They're still alive though, alas, but they're close to death. I was just looking at all those lines. It almost seems... Oh, that was a critical hit. I was wondering, how the hell are you not reanimating? So Leonardus goes next. Do I... For the next attack, so... Yeah, let's start big. Let's try and kill off the Praetorian. That's the scary one. It is only for the next attack, but I want to try and kill that Praetorian quickly. Ow. Critical hits stink, but I got plenty of repairs. Especially since most of these attacks aren't even going to be able to get through the armor. And have more cognition than I'm about to get to. The initiative order is definitely completely different to what I've been seeing before, with Leonardus and Jeremiah always going first. But I guess this will have to do. Hell, I could taunt them for added effect. That's probably what I want to do anyway. Can he die? Yes. The Vanguard can just kill him right away. So I don't even need a taunt. You got a lot of friends on you though. This is the perfect time to use a plasma caliber, I suppose. For next turn. And you are dead. No questions asked. Now, only thing left to do is to grab the terminals. And you don't quite have the movement for it, but you can shoot at a lot of people. And your damage is even buffed because of that, so... And now your damage is buffed even further. And let's see, 85% critical hit chance at max health. So I'm wondering if I want to change out the critical hit gloves is what I'm honestly thinking. For maybe doing more physical damage that synergizes with a high critical hit chance. Because it doesn't really matter after the first battle if I play it right. And then Heretek can have amazing flexibility once I start putting him in explorator route. So buff up the Rust Stalker. I like that strategy, it's just a question if those skills stack or not. Damage absorbed, screw you. Rust Stalker, you can go anywhere you wish. Those two flayed ones have yet to go. You're not as fancy damage as the others just yet, but he is dead at least. Now, order of the day for next turn. Just start grabbing the terminals. Wait, did I actually damage you? You just got, or did you just get one shot it? And I don't have to worry about their corpses, because it's still Awakening 0. And I have an arc pistol to help deal with a lot of them too. Which sadly, well, Jeremiah's gonna hit a lot of my allies. Yeah, and that's Heretek, I don't want to actually repair him. Sadly, it only kills 2 of the corpses, so not as exciting as it could have been, but I'll do it. And I think that 1 point damage actually benefits Heretek, if I were to be honest. Perfect. Now, burn cognition for a melee attack is the question. Actually, I can command fire. I only get 1 attack in though. That's a guaranteed kill at least. That should be a guaranteed kill. I'm enjoying leading the troops now. That they actually can do notable amount of damage. We just gotta level them up some now. But in the meantime, we'll just buff them up through Jeremiah. And I do need to keep an eye on my cognition. But Leonard's can grab that easily enough. Or maybe I'll have Minarius grab it again. Yeah, I was thinking of where if I use a plasma caliber in any way, but I don't think it'll be needed. Because there's 1 less corpse that I can hit with it. So, I think you're all good there, unless you want to buff even further, but let's not get too ridiculous on our cognition. That's going to burn all your movement. Unless I want to burn cognition for it, I suppose. And you're taking a lot of damage, so we'll have to fix you up. Patch you up in an instant there, Minarius. Hell, that single one alone just healed you up fully. And I'm trying to figure which one did I attack. Well, apparently it was you, but sadly... No, never mind, I take that back. You just barely survived. Do I want to burn the cognition? And I'll worry about shooting that later, I guess. There, that's what 2 physical armor will do for you. That corpse could die easily enough. Just grab the cognition for me, or grab the terminals. Keep the awakening at 0 for me. Because this campaign, this playthrough can go on forever if we can keep awakening level at 0. We'll unlock everything, get everything to level 3. It'll be wonderful. It might take a lot longer of a playthrough, but hell, my missions are already like 3 hours long. Only to get longer as we get to the higher difficulty missions. Let's not kid ourselves. Now, which flayed one gets to go next? Just so I get an opportunity attack. Now you just kill this Praetorian. Maybe it's not necessary, but he's the scariest thing in the room. And I think you're dead right now, aren't you? Yeah, you're already a corpse, so I don't even need to worry about you. So all that's left then is to just kill these terminals and these last 2 flayed ones. Is what it looks like. Yeah, this shouldn't be difficult. I might as well have Heretek shoot at least 1 round at the terminal though. And that way a Rust Stalker or someone can kill it. And then we'll be completely right at the beginning of the mission in terms of awakening. Now, Rust Stalker, finish off our final flayed one for us, please. I was thinking maybe Leonardus would have to kill him, but you get the glory. And you do nice damage with the buffs. Excellent, excellent. It's like we weren't even here yet. Hell, Necron don't even know we are in the tomb yet, apparently, by still being Awakening 0. A Necron artifact resembling a large globe inscribed with glowing runes lies half buried in a mass of decaying trash in this chamber. Examine, ignore, or destroy. Let's examine. It gives them initiative, sadly. One of the troopers depresses a panel on the side of the artifact, and a section of it opens up to display a hollow-like image of a huge and heavily armored Necron warform. The Necron collapses, its shape deforming and blistering as if the hollow image were showing the process of infection greatly sped up. The hollow cuts out, but the sight is disconcerting enough to rattle the cohort's spirits. What? I figured watching the Necrons suffer from this disease would be a good thing, right? I would have thought. Since we're Awakening 0, I wonder if I just want to go straight to the end or not, rather than drag it out. Because I'm pretty confident we can end this battle with very little. I like to think anyway. But I suppose I get more Blackstone if I do more battles. So we'll ignore the glyph for the time being, I suppose. Hi, flayed ones. Hi, destroyer. So whoever has the highest armor, put them in front. Because every one of them gets to go, is what it's looking like. Leonardus and Jeremiah, you deal with this flayed one. Hopefully it goes after... I seriously doubt it'll go after Mechanicus or Heretek, because no one's marked yet. And I think I want all my range units for this battle, or this mission. Oh, I don't have the cognition. I wasn't expecting that, because I figured I'd be topped off. Ranger is probably still good to disarm the destroyer for a turn. I don't know if it works for both turns, though. Huh, that's why I put Mechanicus up front. Praetorian, though, is gonna stink. But I can repair that. Of course. And 1 damage too, so joke's on you. You should have meleeed. Ha! Joke's on you, you should have targeted someone else. Destroyer doing his second attack. That was a little more painful. But now you had your first shot. You had your first attack, and now it's my turn to play. I am going to take an opportunity attack, though. And let's see, for 1 round. So I don't... Well, the spotlight will go until Jeremiah's next turn, I think. Oh, I don't have cognition. Never mind that. We will fix that in a moment. And speaking of which... Wow, this battle has actually no terminals on it. That I was not expecting, if I were to be honest. So the name of the game is to just be... Oh, yeah, just be efficient, because there are 2 terminals in the middle, but they're not active. So let's see what you're all about. Alright. So... Mechanicus would like to shoot you. My ranger would like to shoot you. I could command fire for very little effect, though. And I should heal Mechanicus with that said. Because why the hell not? He's not following the way of the Centerites. So he's free to get a little bit of healing. Then otherwise, I think I just want Jeremiah... Come on, you can move better than that. I think I just want Jeremiah up there to immediately grab the cognition for me. And maybe the spotlight still affects them, I'm hoping. It seemed like it did before when I... So Leonardus goes next, and he's going to give me a bunch of cognition, so I know exactly what I'm doing with you, Mechanicus. I want cognition for him, thank you. Safety is off, this is going to hurt. How do I best want to do this? Because I don't... I could shoot the destroyer or hit the Praetorian in the flayed one. I did attack you, didn't I? But let's see if we could kill him off at least. Perfect. Although tactical analytics is now a thing, but I can fix that. I want to benefit off tactical analytics, so let's get as much power as we can. Oh, damn it. I used the blast pistol. That's a shame. Oh well. I'm not getting the shot I want, but I at least can benefit off tactical analytics. And let's just reveal, I suppose. Because he's going to get to go first. So I think I want Leonardus ready to stab him. Or at least, well, Jeremiah already has a spotlight, so... Yep, and they are effectively marked. Get us that cognition there, Leonardus. And see if we could kill this Praetorian, because he does act early in the first turn, or next turn. And I do have Canticles I could probably consider using too. Actually, I might make it difficult. I don't know how exactly if Taunt works, if it forces you to go after Jeremiah. Because if I block this path, you have to go the long way around, is what I'm thinking. But that might also mean you shoot at Leonardus because of that. Alright, Al. Huh. It's still nice of you to join the stream at least, so have yourself a good night in that case. Yeah, there is a secret. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to delve into it yet because I don't know what it's supposed to be. Not yet. Let's kill the Praetorian. Actually, I can buff you too, so let's buff my Ranger because I've been neglecting him. And Jeremiah goes first, but he's grabbing 2 points of cognition. It's possible I could kill him, because I already have 100% critical hit chance. So armor's... yeah, I should kill him because that damage is factoring the armor. Alright, assuming the secret works as I think. Either way. Enjoy there, Al. Have a good night. And get the hell out of here, you flayed one. Now, I should seriously start healing you because you're already at max critical hit chance, so... sadly, this will top you off. Honestly, I want to give you a tier 1 healing Mechanicus, just so we can at least match your critical hit a little bit. And yeah, you're fine where you're at. There's no need to be too thorough here. Actually, let me just disable the dang destroyer. I'm taunting for no reason, I guess. Since this was the entire reason why I had the Ranger out. To deal with our destroyer. I do wonder if it works for both turns or not. So I'm just gonna save up on the cognition. Screw you. There goes half your health. Huh, didn't feel a thing. Jeremiah. You can take the hit, but you only have 1 point of armor. Not necessary. And sadly, Destroyer. You won't be able to damage him, I'm pretty certain, with 3 energy. Well, the critical hit's always nice. Can't count on it, but it's always nice. So let's just kill him off. At least Minari should be able to do some damage. Oh yeah, he's gonna do a world of damage. They both fired pistols. Minarius is clearly superior. And a critical hit at that, damn. That was a good hit. So that's just going to bring Awakening back down to 0 again. But there were no terminals to get Blackstone off of. But we get it anyway. Now, I am seriously wanting to do this battle, since it gives me more Blackstone and resources that way. And I could just backtrack and it's not going to cause any additional awakening when I go around. A squad of Scutari have been forced by injuries to abandon its post, holding a key passageway leading deeper into the tomb. If it is left undefended, the flayed ones might have another way out of the lower levels, enabling them to avoid the cohort's vengeance. So collapse the pathway. Examination. So trust in... I think we'll do examination. Ooh, that works out nicely, I think. A couple of survivors are located, separated from their unit. They are wounded and demoralized, but their they continue to man their posts at the passageway. By the time they are located and reminded of their sacred duty, the enemy has been given time to respond to the cohort's presence, which means did not increase any awakening at all. This looks like a very fun weapon, but it is random as all hell. It's just like the tier 2 arc rifle. I would love to play with it, but for the cognition we're spending for it, it's probably not worth it. Outside maybe killing corpses. So, I'm trying to remember. Let's see, this gave me a Blackstone. This gave me initiative. You we don't care about. And you are unknown. The Triforce, the arrow, one of those two things I'll dub it. It reminds me more of an arrow, but no, it's not really a Triforce. So we'll just call it the arrow. We'll try our luck with you. Lose 2 cognition, so arrow is bad. Could have got more Blackstone, I suppose, but I want to learn these glyphs and try and get more attack off them, if possible. Glyph number 2. So, your initiative, I believe you gave me Blackstone, and we know you're good anyway. Perfect, 69. Everyone's favorite number. Works for me at least. And now I could just backtrack back easily enough. Hopefully there's some terminals here for me to further reduce the awakening though. That would be ideal. Now what do we have here? It's a bigger map. What do we have for terminals? Absolutely nothing. Well, at least I could bring it back down to Awakening 0 maybe. Well, just on the edge of Awaken 1 I suppose. But there's no terminals to... Oh, never mind, there's a terminal here. I'm mistaken it for one of the obelisks. Is there another one? Okay, so it's possible we can bring it back down to Awakening 0, if only briefly. So I think we're good. And I can only summon 2 troops this time. But it's a lot of firepower. Oh, and Praetorian gets to go right away. Not a big deal, I guess. But now he wants the melee. Curse you and your critical hit. And Minarius gets to go second, so that's a little annoying, but it is what it is. And sadly it's not possible to have both my troops with the command fire hit him. So we'll just buff the troops for said maneuver. That Praetorian will not get a second turn. I'm gonna stake my life on that. And we have plenty of battles already to kind of demonstrate I'm gonna follow through on that. So maybe I just spotlight with you there, Jeremiah. You have 1 cognition point left. And sadly all these only provide 1 cognition. So maybe I don't want... I'm willing to let you take a little bit of damage, I guess, if they're only flayed ones, for crying out loud. So just buff the vanguards for me. That will prompt an opportunity attack, alas. It's still a question of if I really want Minarius to kill him. Leonardus probably will get the kill anyway. I can heal it off. So long as it's... Yep, I can easily heal it off. Tier 3 repair arms. I look forward to doing those hard and difficult missions now, since I feel like I'm well equipped for them. I just need a little bit better harvesting of cognition outside of Leonardus, I think. That's the only thing I'll have to keep in mind. So maybe I want to try and grab a scanner. And I can only hit one flayed one with the caliber, so I'm not gonna bother with that this turn. So Leonardus, I know exactly what I want you to do. Just harvest the resources off him. And I don't even need to overcommit to this, since the Vanguard should kill him off easily. And then you just go up there and get ready to grab the terminal next turn. I just wish there was a pillar that gave me more than 1 point of cognition. I'm not getting really good value out of my servo skull, am I? Are you dead? Nope. Sadly not. Surprisingly, oh, you're just one space away from Jeremiah. I was wondering about why you didn't attack. And you guys are currently buffed up. So enjoy picking this guy off. Heretek, you don't even need to be barred with him. He's beneath you. What do you shoot at with that said, though? Oh, you got a perfect window to shoot our Necron warrior. That answers that question, doesn't it? And let's not forget to buff our other troop. Which yeah, the one here. I might as well double buff him to make sure he has enough damage to kill the Praetorian. He should without a doubt be able to kill him, but better safe than sorry, because I think he now, with the canticle, should be able to do 8 damage to that. Good, good. Oh, another Praetorian hit in the background. At least he's fallen for the... Well, Jeremiah's not using a spotlight, never mind. Don't worry, I'll deal with you too, but I'll have to wait till next turn. I am good on my threat. My proclamation that he was not going to survive. Now I just gotta kill him for the cognition to keep him from reanimating. Alright, do I need to summon anyone else? Yeah, I should be able to max out on cognition this turn. Actually, let me get the Rust Stalker instead. Flayed ones are not a threat. And I don't need to disable anyone with the Ranger. I just gotta make sure Praetorian gets killed before he acts. So I can command fire. It won't be as effective as I would like, though. Only downside there, but it's extra damage. And that was a critical, but I didn't have any armor piercing for that one. Don't worry, Jeremiah, you can heal it. It's not a strong heal, but it's a heal. And I am aware I have a distant prayer, in case someone's wondering why I'm not using it. It's free heal versus one that's kind of an emergency heal, since it's like global range. I don't really want to hit my own guys, but they have the armor for it. They did. Either way, I can heal that off too, easily enough. Or hell, that was Heretek. Heretek actually thanks me for critically hitting him. And Minarius, you still have cognition freedom, and I'm about to get more cognition. Oh, I didn't use command fire yet, never mind. So I'm still going to want to shoot you to kill you off faster. Because I want to save that for Mechanicus when he goes. I just don't know what I'm going to shoot at. There's really only 2 Necron left, with that said, I'm just realizing. Okay. Just gotta make sure I kill that terminal then. Can I hit that without hitting my own allies? Remember, this thing is not good at stairs, so I'm assuming it's not. I'm gonna go with a wild assumption it cannot do it. And I would be correct in that. So let me at least make some space for everyone else that's trying to get through. And you can go back to your crypt. Well, it might require an extra shot. Oh, damn it. I didn't get the terminal. Silly me. Well. I killed them both off. And we're not back to Awakening 0, and I missed out on the Blackstone. That's just me needlessly rushing it, I guess. We're still doing well, though. And I'm just gonna backtrack to keep the Awakening from going up. Since I don't need to explore anything else. As much as I would like to explore more crypts. Now on to the final battle. This should be pretty simple, I think. We'll see if I could still achieve the Awakening 0 run, but we'll need multiple terminals for that though. Since this mission is not gonna result in me bringing it back down just by killing them. Scan or destroy. Oh, this is the exact same layout as before, wasn't it? Okay, we're supposed to fight them off as we defend ourselves. Is what it's looking like here. Because right now there's no one here at the moment. We just keep killing until there's no one left to kill. I like the sounds of this mission. Although, this is probably where I would like some AoE weaponry. So take your shots, grab the cognition as we can. And ideally, make sure Leonardus is ready for what happens here. Because you know this is like as close to a trap as you could pretty much get. Can he kill the terminal though? 66% says yes. Perfect. And I might as well grab this terminal because that might trigger whatever happens next. Yep, that's what I figured. Although 3 of them are going to get to go before survive for 4 rounds. That sounds simple enough. Who do you take me for? So everyone just get a nice comfy kill box. And if possible, Mechanicus. Well, you're not. If you could fit there, maybe you could kill off 2 of them, but... And which of these 3 go first? I want to kill these guys inside that are in here first. Since Spotlight will hopefully grab everyone else. Just gotta keep in mind I have no cognition. And Jeremiah, you get some extra armor. For good effect. Huh. They're trying to get in there. Aw, I taunt. You're supposed to be taunted now during my reach, right? This is not working as I would have liked. They probably have to end their turn or start their turn in it. So Minarius giving Jeremiah the armor was a bad idea. But now we have plenty to grab cognition off of. And there's one flayed one left, the one we damaged. Vanguard can get that easily. So let's try this again, this time when they're all within reach. Might as well make sure he dies, if nothing else. Now you are going to take a hit, alas. Not much we could do about that. Unless I want to delay with you, that might be the idea. Where is Oreokis in this mess, though, with that said? There he is. He's next to only a single flayed one. So I'm not too worried about him. Yeah, they re-aggro when they get hit, but I was hoping that the spotlight would override it. It's kind of what I was hoping a little bit. Yeah, because right now, yeah, it is reapplying. So I guess the flayed ones are the exception to that. Because I would have liked to take advantage of the extra armor. But it's not a big deal, I can heal it up pretty quick, easily. I got enough healing potential to top us off. I just gotta make sure they don't hit me with like all 10 flayed ones at once before I get a chance to heal, though. And we'll just heal the Vanguard with that said. Saves me a bit of cash. Even if it was grossly unnecessary. And Oreokis didn't... I didn't use the Servo Skull, I forgot. I could have buffed up one of my troops. And I still have a terminal to kill too, let's keep that in mind. So those two are left to go. So maybe I can kill off the terminal here? Nah, not high enough likeliness for me to justify that. There. And I do have an arc pistol to help kill off these corpses. With a little bit of collateral damage. Or at least friendly fire. Now Ranger, come on in. You being able to jam their weapon doesn't help me. But the extra firepower is welcome. And apparently, it's not the new round that resets the opportunity attack. It's when they get to go again, from what I see. Nice hit. Yeah, I kind of want to save the axe attack for maybe hitting the terminal, but you're still alive, dang it. You have the armor, you're good. Now let's kill you off and see how many Necron... that's not going to kill you, sadly. Now I'll kill off 3 flayed ones and hurt my own guys a bit. Which is all good, I can easily... Jeremiah's like the best equipped to heal. Nope. The game just crashed on me. Nobody panic. Especially me. Although, I wonder when it's saved. Did it save at the beginning of that turn, or do I have to do the whole battle all over again? Yeah.
I understood the weakness of
Apparently the Necron have learned EMP technology. Or maybe it was some kind of Tesla bomb. That would be more accurate. Since that's supposed to slow down my tech priest as well. It is in Iron Man mode, so if this wasn't Iron Man, I would imagine it would take me all the way back to where I last saved, but thankfully, we may not suffer that fate. Maybe. We are going to the battle at least. So this is one of those few situations where Iron Man mode is actually helpful. And it took me back to the end of Jeremiah's turn. Perfect. So we missed out on nothing. So repair you. Minarius is going to get repaired. Top everyone back off. And if possible, can I move Jeremiah behind for opportunity attacks? Yeah, I would have to burn cognition. I wonder what happens here if the command fire forces the flayed ones to go after the vanguard or not. Or if it counts as Jeremiah attacking them. It's a good way to test if I want to go further into the Lex Mechanic. Is it Lex Mechanic? Whatever it's called that gives me the kill diagnostic. Because that would be important to note. But since Jeremiah is already marked, I'm not going to know that for the time being. Actually, let's buff. Oh yeah, and there's cognition to grab too, so... And I'm just realizing Jeremiah didn't buff, which is why he had access to a servo skull. Alright, let them come. Yep, let's buff everybody. Let's see if we can get everyone to one-shot everything. And we'll save your firepower for next turn. Well, Spotlight's still going, thankfully. It paid off there, if only in a vague sense. And you are just without that one-shotting. Anything else I want to do? Not really. We're just going to do this fast and furious. You were able to attack somewhere. You were able to attack there. I did not even think you could move there because of the terrain being in the way. So just move out of the way so the other vanguard can shoot. There's a lot of fun stuff I would like to do with you, Oriochis, as far as shooting them, and you might actually get to do it. Now, can you shoot anyone else, or am I going to have to force you to fight a corpse? Nope, you can shoot that one flayed one too. Perfect. So let's actually start buffing these guys, since that had been overlooked. Perfect. I'm really liking the macro stubber. Just because it gives me a different damage type at range. I thought I was supposed to survive 4 turns. The game is lying to me left and right, and changing my dynamics of how I'm used to playing this damn game. I think that's telling me I should get out of normal difficulty missions if we killed it that in 2 turns. No. We did get the consoles. I did not get to kill the second one though. Because I honestly was not expecting it to end, if I were to be honest. But we did kill one of them. Oop, I didn't even read that either. Dang it, I right-clicked and not left-clicked. A great blow has been struck against the enemy here, Magos. The flayed ones are among the most profane of all the Necron constructs. Hagiography of Thor 14.91. He who sows doubt is as blameful as he who sheds blood. Yeah, that would have gave me Awakening Zero though. That's really unfortunate it played out that way. That was not my own fault, but there definitely was an opportunity I could have killed it though. The Tomb of Ujao should be much safer for our troops to explore, and I admit I return a sense of gratification from my emotional centers to see so many of the enemy destroyed. Take no shame in exulting at the destruction of the Xenos. Though killing the alien is our solemn duty, that does not mean we cannot let it buoy up our spirits when it is accomplished. Colloquialism. How the hell am I going to pronounce this? Colloquialism Minor, Chapter 51. It's not work if you enjoy it. I think we've heard this phrase before. I think the Mechanicus have been stealing that from current day pop culture and phrase in history. Although, we didn't get an opportunity to heal up Heretek because of that, but it's not a big loss, I guess. But every little bit counts. Now, how many flayed ones did we kill? Oh, I could just right click, can I? No, I was thinking maybe I could right click. I want to see how much we get. But I might as well just... Nope, never mind, stopped. Mission success. We get the Tech Priest buff, which is going to go great with Heretek. Who do I put it on though is the big question. And level 2 Vanguard, which I'm excited about. I don't think I care about armor, but it might have a place. It might have a place. Otherwise, there's no new missions here, besides the ones we unlocked from doing the Heretek mission. And absorb 10 damage, I would like to grab that. So I think we're going to look into doing a hard mission at some point soon. I'm going to have to take some serious consideration to prepare for it. Or we could do Praise the Omniscient difficulty. And maybe we could do this at some point soon too, just because it's basically free, and I want to see if the alphas at least become unique. Because right now, the Ruststalker seems a little to perform out, or at least outperform them a little bit. But with that said, Vanguard allowed its Skitarii to perform an additional attack. That I like a lot. I like that a ton. And with that said, we have almost 2,000 Blackstone. Who's my lowest level currently? Level 16, Heretek, where... What did I level up on you net last? I honestly can't remember what I leveled up on you before to get you up to level 17. I think it was the gloves, if I were to be honest. So that leaves Jeremiah as the lowest. Level 15. Cognitive canisters. So I think I'm going to continue to level you up towards this. One less cooldown is kind of convenient. Don't think I care about these equipment, which is why I'm double leveling to actually get something meaningful. Optimization. So because I have this unlocked, I think I'm considering going to do the mission to get the tier 3 version of that canister. So that way I can benefit, and it gives a 100% critical hit chance on my next troop attack too. And I have augment slots to utilize as well. So do I give you the spot? Yeah, I should give you a tier 3 spotlight. Although, I like the idea of you being able to buff up the Tech Priest, but Minaris could maybe do that too. I'm definitely going to have to think on how I want to proceed with my equipment now that we have a good array of stuff. Because someone should take advantage of the refractor fields, which I think is going to be Minaris, because that's what he's going to unlock next. So that may not even be necessary with how things have been going, but that might be important for the hard difficulty missions. So much so that I might put it on now, with that said. And then otherwise, Leonardus, you're fine. You have one augment slot available. And there's no way I can... There's nothing I could do with that unless I want to get rid of one of the Cognition Mechadendrites. Speaking of which, do I want a Cognition Mechadendrite on Jeremiah as well? It does hurt his healing some. But I am starting to see value in these things. Oh, that's one Cognition. You're the wrong one, damn it. Perfect. And you have another augment slot for something bigger, which we have an easy solution for. Now I feel better about sacrificing some healing, because I got a bigger heal stick now. I'm excited for how we're doing. Let's see, what augment slots are still available? Leonardus, we can't really do anything with you, sadly. Unless I want to sacrifice one of these for Curio Mechadendrite, which I don't think we need. Heretek, you have an augment slot. For what? That's the big question. Do I seriously give you a spotlight so that way you don't conveniently die? It wouldn't give you ridiculous armor. I'm just thinking out loud, which is probably why I should probably end the stream now so I could think about what I want. But I do like these macro stubbers quite a bit. It's just a shame I have to do 2 shots to charge them up. So there may be a little bit of jumping back and forth between the blast pistol. Especially if this stacks with the other angered spirits with the Dominus. I would love a blast pistol doing 4 extra damage every second attack, basically. And then I could switch out these gloves to do even more damage. And hell, going the Explorator route also will unlock the gloves to do an additional point of physical damage for my weapons too. So I have lots of reasons to go down the Explorator route now with Heretek. Outside of the Traveler, I can go up to Blessed Generator, and that's -2 cognition maybe, as we've seen with the Power Field and whatever the other one is, which I haven't unlocked yet, that buffs up energy damage. There's a lot to be excited about. But otherwise, I think I'm going to call the stream here, because I think the other one's going to go excessively long. And I am going to have to prepare to do these hard missions, but what I think I'm going to do, I want to grab this because of Jeremiah. He's kind of kidding out towards that. And what else do I want? Scanner might be useful. Higher tier scanner, of course, be better. But I'm wondering, do I need to unlock this in order to get access to the higher tier stuff? I might have to, because I haven't seen anything. And I haven't seen higher tier one of this enhancer either. So I may have to do these missions just to get the better version. Otherwise, what else is there I want? The flamethrower maybe, and without a doubt I want to grab that sometime. But we're in no rush for that yet. And Vanguard Alpha level 3, which there's a lot to consider. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It was a good time. I am really enjoying Mechanicus. Although, we did have a bit of a weird stream, didn't we, with all the issues and bugs that we were kind of seeing throughout those 2 missions. Have a good day everyone, have a good night.